Hello, my name is Ben and welcome to Premier Blockchain Hub, where skill meets opportunity. Today we are going to introduce the concept of online trading. We're going to talk about online trading, what it is all about, what it entails, what are the benefits. Is it an industry that you like to venture in, or is it something that you don't want to come across it, to look at it. So we want to look at the industry of online trading. Welcome to Premier Blockchain Hub. Once again, we're talking about online trading, introduction to online trading, and we can also call it introduction to Forex trading, because Forex is the biggest financial market of all these online trading financial markets. Forex is the biggest of them all. So before we go into online trading, I think the first concept you can be able to define is what trading is all about. And trading has to do with buying and selling of goods and services for the sake of making profit. But then now we realize here that we're talking about online trading, then we are talking about trading on the internet, okay? The presence of the internet. So you have to take advantage of that. And what do we really do when we talk about online trading? We are talking about trading on the financial markets. So we have different financial markets that we'll be able to look at. So we trade the financial markets on the internet, and that constitutes online trading. So the first of them all, of the financial markets that we know, that people know, the first one is called the stock market, okay, where the stocks are bought and sold. And with that, before we go into any other market, I think it's good to know that when we talk of online trading, we are talking about, online stock market trading has to do with two components, okay? It has two components in it. We have the primary market and the secondary market as far as stock market is concerned. The primary market, this is where the first time a product or a stock is being issued for the first time on the market. So where people now do what we call IPOs, initial public offer, where a stock is being offered for the first time to the market, where people now buy, and that's called the primary market. The secondary market is where online trading for the stock market is done. This is where now a product that has already, the stock that has already been released in the primary market is now being listed on an exchange, like the New York Stock Exchange, the London Exchange, and so on and so on. And so here we are talking about the secondary market level of trading, where you can now trade leveraged markets on the internet when you're trading the stock market. So that is the difference between primary and secondary trading as far as the components of the stock market is concerned. So that is number one, the stock market. Number two, we have the currencies market, or what we call the Forex market, my favorite, because this is the biggest financial market, a $7.1 trillion industry that is being traded every day, Monday to Friday. Forex is short for foreign exchange. So Forex trading. And then we also have the crypto trading. Crypto trading is the most recent, but is growing very fast. Today, as we speak, as at the time of this recording, we have $2.9 trillion being traded on the market Monday to Monday, 7 days a week. And being the most recent one, I think it also calls for your attention, because such a market is not something you want to ignore. It has attracted a lot of traders and big fish, sharks as far as trading and money making is concerned. The rich of the riches are investing heavily into crypto, and gratefully to God, we have at Premier Blockchain Hub, we have a course specifically for the industry of blockchain, cryptocurrencies, and now trading. So you're going to learn a lot as far as these markets are concerned. So those are the top three financial markets. And as we keep going, we'll be able to introduce other markets as well. But for now, we're going to focus on the stock market, the Forex market, and the crypto market. So the skill is the same. Okay, markets are different, financial markets are different, but the skill remains the same. How we look at the charts is the same. How we analyze the markets is the same. The fundamentals or the macroeconomics or the news, turning the world upside down will affect the market, just like it will affect the Forex market. It also affect the crypto market, it will affect the stock market, and so on and so on. So the skill is the same. but the markets are different. So don't come saying, I want to learn Forex only, I want to learn crypto only, I want to learn stock only. No, we talk about the skill of online trading. So where you now want to apply, I know most people want to apply it in Forex because it's the most liquid market. Is the most liquid market, is the most, it has the biggest volume as far as money is concerned. So that is what most people would want to venture in. I do Forex, I'm a lover of Forex, stock part-time, crypto part-time, but Forex big time. So the skill is the same. Don't forget that we all do the same thing. It's just that the markets are the ones that are different. So now that we know the financial markets, an introduction to that, remember we're just defining, introducing the concept here and there. You can't get the in-depth detail on this here in this particular lesson. You have to come to the academy. You have to log into our online academy and learn everything, because you need to start right. When it comes to trading, you need the skill, because without the skill, you'll be gambling on the market, and gamblers never win. So you'll end up losing all the time, and you don't want to be a loser. You don't want to be a gambler. You want to be a skilled trader, consistently profitable as far as trading is concerned. So now we want to zero in, we want to go deeper into what are these currencies. Okay, what do we do in Forex trading? First and foremost, we talk about currencies in Forex. Now, in Forex, whenever you trade, remember we talking about buying and selling. So here, you are buying and selling currencies. So you're buying and selling currencies, two currencies simultaneously. You're buying one as you sell the other automatically, simultaneously. It's like you're leaving your country, going to the neighboring country, or you're visiting a different country, and so you'll exchange your currency, your currency of the currency of your country against the currency of the country you're visiting. So you're leaving your country, going to country B, you will give out your currency. In other words, you're selling off your currency and you're buying the currency of the country you're visiting. So that way, you've transacted two currencies simultaneously, and that is what currency trading is all about. That is what Forex trading is all about. Now, that is in the physical. On the internet, things move very fast, and you can capitalize on price movements, and you make a killing on it. Because if you buy a currency, let's do an example of US dollar against the euro. Okay, you've given your euro, you've bought the dollar. By the time you take back that dollar, if it's a bank, let's use our local currencies. I will use Kenya for example. Now, using your Kenya shilling, you're buying of the Ugandan shilling, and so you're selling off your Kenya shilling, you're buying the Ugandan shilling. By the time you come back home, you buy back the Kenya shilling, and you release, or rather you sell off the Ugandan shilling, and that way now, chances are you'll not buy at the same rate that you bought, rather that you sold. Because you sold off your Kenya shilling, you bought the Ugandan shilling. When you're coming back, you still have some change in your pocket. You can't sell off that Ugandan shilling at the price at which you bought. In most cases, you will sell lower. And so you'll make a kind of a small loss, which we call spread in Forex. We'll be able to explain that later on. So this, if you are the merchant, the one selling, buying and selling these currencies, at that time, you're making profits, because you are selling off and you're buying off currencies all the time on the internet, and on the internet things move very fast. You can't buy and sell. Your price will not be at the same point. By the time you start looking at the charts print. They are always printing. They are either moving up or coming down. So you can't. A few minutes ago when we started talking, I started this call. It will not be the same point at which you will find the currency that it was at the same. It will be at the same point. So the price is always printing. So we make money in Forex when prices move, when prices change from point A to point B, from low to high, from high to low. So your work and mine is to be able to understand, develop a skill to be able to know that where is the market going, and be able to capitalize on that. If it's going up, we say you buy. If it's coming down, we say you sell. And with that, if the market goes in the direction of your prediction, then you make a killing out of it. You make your money in and out very fast, out of the market, and you call it a day. So that is basically what currencies trading is all about. You're trading on the internet. Key among these, before we go to the next item, is that you're trading a currency pair. Never forget that. You can't talk of your trading Forex when you're not talking of the pairs. A pair, two. You're always trading two. So you're either trading Euro USD, GBP USD, Canadian dollar versus a Japanese yen, British pound versus the Canadian dollar or Australian dollar, and so on and so on. Always making trading pairs. So you're either buying the pair or selling the pair. And that's what we do. So as we keep going, when we begin looking at the charts, we'll be able to see what are these currencies. The one on the left and the one on the right of the pair. How do we call them? We call them base and quote. On the left is the base, on the right is the quote. When you say you're buying, that means you're buying the currency, the quote currency. You're buying one currency against the other one. So you're using one on the left to buy the second currency. If you say you're selling, it is the same thing. You're selling what you have to get what you don't have. So when we go to the charts, this will be clearer and it will become very easy for you. But remember, when you talk of Euro USD, the base currency is the one on the left, which is the euro. The quote currency is the one on the right, which is the US dollar. So base and quote, you're buying and selling. So base and quote, left and right, a pair, and that's what we do. So again, it's very, very important for you to know that you need to develop the skill, because you're either buying or selling. You know, you can decide to be lucky, to try to play luck and say, okay, since trading is all about buying and selling, I want to be lucky. I want to try and buy, and the market goes in your direction, you win the trade. You try and sell, and the market goes in your direction, you win the trade. You don't now become an expert, because that is luck. And eventually, you realize that you'll give back to the market what you got with luck, because you don't have the skill, and you'll end up even losing more than what you started, you know, what you gained, so you even lose your capital. So that's why we talk of trading as very, very risky, but this is the key. The risk is inversely proportional to the skill that you've developed. So if your skill is high, your skill is growing, then the limitation, that begins to control your risk. It limits, it reduces your risk. So your risk will become minimal as your skill is growing. And eventually you become profitable, and then you become consistently profitable, and you become a reliably, consistently profitable trader based on the skill that you've developed over time. So you need the skill, or else you'll be gambling and the risk is high. You don't want to count on to play the element of risk in trading. So buying and selling, when the market is going up, we are buying. When the market is coming down, we are selling. We also call it, when the market is going up, we say it's a bullish market. It's a bull, because a bull attacks you by lifting you up, okay? You know, it attacks you by lifting you up with its horns. But a bear, okay, so that's a bull, so we call it a bullish market. In a bullish market, we buy. In a bearish market, or in a selling market, another word for that is a bearish market, we sell. Bearish market comes from the word bear, you know, like a polar bear, where a bear will attack you by, you know, pulling you on the ground with its claws. So it's pulling you down. So we say it's a bearish market. You know, most people don't understand why we call it bullish and bearish market. It's not just like the bull is bigger than the bear. No, at times you might find a bear that is bigger than the bull, but then it's about attacking you. So the bulls attack the market by pushing it up. Bears attack the market by pulling it down, dragging it down. So you want to sell. You want to be in the direction of the market always. You don't want to trade against the direction of the market by calling it luck. No, you will lose big. So we have buying and selling, bullish market, bearish market, basic definition and introduction to online trading. Lastly but not least, we'll finish by mentioning the styles of trading. So we'll finish with that, and then we break, and now you'll catch us on the next call, the next segment of this training. So the next thing that I want to look at now is the styles of trading. We have 4 styles of trading. 4. Number 1, we call it scalping. Scalping. Number 2, we call it day trading. Number 3, we call it intraday trading. Actually, we have 5. Number 4, we call it swing trading. And then number 5, we call it position trading. So 5. Okay? At times, day trading and intraday trading is considered to be one concept. But then if you are to break everything down, then there are 5. Okay? So swing trading, the styles of trading basically talks about how long you stay in a trade. So if you go in and out for the short term, for the shortest time possible, like within a few seconds or a few minutes, then you're scalping. You go in like a hawk and pow, you attack and come out with a profit. At times you make loss, of course, because this is what trading is all about. You can't go in and come out, go in and come out. That is scalping within the shortest few minutes or so, at most an hour, you're scalping. So you are a scalper. We call you a scalper. And then number 2 is day trading. That means a trade will not cross over to the next day. You can open the trade, a position in the morning, and by the end of the day or before 24 hours elapse, you've closed the trade. That is called day trading. Okay, so how long it takes, that talks of the style of trading. Number 3 is what we call the intraday trading, like the name suggests. That means that you can cross over to the next day, at most cross over to the second day. That's still intraday trading. And then the 4th one now is where we call it what we call swing trading, where you are swinging the market. The market makes swings of highs, lows, like that. And as you do that, you can swing the market from the low to the high. You swing it again, you swing like that. So this can take a week. We call it swing trading. You can hold a trade for a week, at most cross over to the next week. You're swinging the market, okay, at most. You can't hold a trade for more than a month and call it swinging. No, that goes to the last one, style of trading, where we talk about position trading. So position trading is the longest you can hold a trade. Institutional traders can hold a trade for more than a month, at most up to a year. You can open a position in the beginning of the year and predict that this is where the market will go. So depending on how fast or how far it will be moving, you're not scared, you're not concerned, you're waiting for that position to close at the end of the year. And that is mostly those people who trade the stock market. And also some institutional traders actually trade position trading with currencies. But that talks of how long you can wait. And as a retail trader, we don't do that. As retail traders, we trade the markets short term most of the time. That is what I will actually close with, that we have different players in the market. And that is the last item that I'll mention for the sake of today's call. We have what you call the big players in the market and the small players in the market. The big players, these are institutional traders, the banks, the central governments of different countries, and hedge fund traders, and so on and so on. Retail traders, we only account for 20% of the entire Forex population that is traded for on the ECN, Electronics Communication Network. So as retail traders, we form a very small fraction of the entire Forex market. And with that, it means that for you to make a killing out of the market, you can't wait for the long, for the year. How will you be surviving in the course of the month, for the rest of the year? You have to trade. But that, whatever informs your style of trading, depends on the skill and the amount of capital that you're playing with, and how much time you're willing to wait for the trade to close. So that, again, we'll boil them down when we go deeper into each and every item that we've already mentioned. Just to close, Forex is the biggest financial market, $7.1 trillion being traded every day on the Forex market. This is something that you want to consider, because when you position yourself well, this can actually pay you better than anything else. Actually, Forex and online trading pays better than professional sports, okay? Professional sports, it pays you better than, because we can't all be into professional sports, but we can all learn to trade. So it's a big industry that you want to learn. And gratefully, we're introducing to you Premier Blockchain Hub as an academy of choice for you to learn, and not just to learn, to also get the signals every month for the next 3 months, 90 days for free. You'll be trading with us, making profit with us. How good is that? You have the skill, we give the opportunity, put together, the success is imminent. I met a friend of mine a few days ago and was sharing with me why they don't. He's one of the richest people I know, and he was like, we don't want people to learn how to trade. I was like, why? It's like, because this Forex is good, and if everybody knows how to trade, then where will we get the mechanics to repair our cars? Where will we get the cooks to do that? So the rich don't want you to know these secrets. So you'd rather take it, seriously and learn the skill, or else you become, you continue doing what you're doing. The question is, how long will it take you to achieve your goals doing what you keep doing every day? Will it be easier? That's the first question. The second question is, will it be easier for you, better for you, to learn a skill that will help you get there faster, get to your goals faster, than what you're currently doing, and without changing the schedule of your life. Because here, you don't have to close your shop, stop working to come and learn. You just log in, learn during your free time, close the laptop or close your phone, keep learning again tomorrow until you finish the course. We begin working with you, and it's as simple as that. It's as beautiful as that. Welcome to Premier Blockchain Hub. This is where skill meets opportunity, and we don't want to be left behind, because we have a lot of students who are now joining us from across the world, and you want to be part of it. As we begin, we go together because we have massive opportunities for you, not just in education, but other avenues as well. So we have a $300 package that will be able to equip you to learn how to trade. You'll begin trading, and then we give you free signals every month. We have another package of $999 where you'll go pro, go all in and acquire all the relevant skill, all the necessary required skill for you to be able to learn how to grow in the market, grow your brand, grow on social media, grow as far as blockchain and cryptocurrencies are concerned. And this is big, so you can go all in, and we have good things in there that you don't want to miss. You learn about, you actually become a beneficiary of copy trading. You can copy the trades of our master traders in our academy. So I don't want to preempt everything. So we have these two packages. Of course, the last one is a $100 package for those who just want to focus on social media and branding, and that's it. That's good for them. But then I highly recommend the $300 package, because that is what is going to pay you big within the first 90 days of your learning. That is all for me for now. Once again, my name is Ben, and welcome to Premier Blockchain Hub, where skill meets opportunity. Thank you so much.